Introduction. What if I told you, in just 6 months, you could look back and not recognize your life? Be honest with yourself for a second. Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, is this really all there is for me? Maybe you feel stuck. Maybe your confidence is low. Maybe your bank account, your health, your relationships, they're not where you know they should be. Here's the brutal truth most people avoid. No one is coming to save you. If you want change, real, lasting, undeniable change, you have to make a bold decision. Give yourself 6 months to change everything. I'm not here to sell you fairy tales or overnight success myths, but I am here to show you exactly how to create massive transformation in your life, faster than you ever thought possible, with clear, practical steps. This book isn't filled with fluff. It's a no-excuse blueprint to rebuild your mindset, your habits, your health, your income, your self-belief in just 180 days. Why 6 months? Because it's short enough to create urgency. It's long enough to create real, lasting change. It's exactly the time frame that can separate the talkers from the action takers. By the time you finish this book, you'll have a crystal clear vision for your next 6 months, daily routines designed to rewire your brain for success, a proven system to upgrade your mindset, confidence and income, the tools to finally break through limitations, mental, physical, and financial. But here's the thing. Reading this book won't change your life. Applying it will. Most people never change because they wait. They wait for the perfect time, for motivation, for permission. But the clock keeps ticking, and the same frustrations keep showing up. This is your moment to decide. Will the next 6 months be the same as your last? Or will they be the months you finally bet on yourself and win? If you're ready to stop surviving and start dominating every area of your life, turn the page. And before we dive in, do yourself a favor. Subscribe to my newsletter or follow me on social media. I'll send you free tools, extra lessons, and weekly motivation to make sure your 6-month transformation sticks long after you finish this book. Chapter 1. Burn the old you before you can create a new life. You have to let go of the version of yourself that's been holding you back. Most people stay stuck, not because they lack talent or potential, but because they're addicted to their old identity. You see, your beliefs, habits, fears, and excuses have created your current reality. If you're not happy with where you are, it's not bad luck. It's the byproduct of your old mindset. Here's the hard truth. The person you are today cannot create the future you desire. If they could, you'd already have it. That's why step 1 in this 6-month transformation is simple, but non-negotiable. Burn the old you. Think about it. How many times have you said, that's just who I am? Maybe you've told yourself you're lazy, undisciplined, bad with money, unlucky, or not confident. Every time you say that, you reinforce the very limitations keeping you stuck. It ends now. If you want new results, you must build a new identity. That starts by letting go of your old story, the version of you that's scared, doubtful, or full of excuses. Today, I want you to mentally burn the old version of yourself. Visualize your doubts, fears, and bad habits going up in flames. Next 6 months belong to a new you, one built on action, clarity, and belief. Ready? Let's rewrite your story, starting now. Chapter 2. The Power of Ruthless Clarity. 1. Of the biggest reasons people fail to change their lives is because they don't actually know what they want. They say things like, I want to be successful, or I want to be happier. But those statements are vague and powerless. The truth is, vague goals create vague results. If you're serious about changing everything in 6 months, you need ruthless clarity, crystal clear, specific, measurable targets that guide your actions. Every single day. Here's the question you must answer. What does change everything look like for you? Don't copy society's version of success. You need to define it for yourself. Do you want to double your income? Lose 20 pounds? Build unshakable confidence? Launch your business? Improve your relationships? Great, but be precise. Say, I will earn $5,000 per month within 6 months, or I will lose 20 pounds and feel energized every day. Clarity creates focus. Focus creates action. Action creates results. Most people drift through life, chasing blurry dreams, then wonder why nothing changes. You're not here to drift. You're here to dominate. That starts with building an unstoppable 6-month vision. Picture your ideal self, your ideal day, your ideal lifestyle. Now write it down. Break that vision into tangible, time-bound goals. The clearer your target, the faster you'll hit it. This chapter isn't about wishing. It's about precision. Success is engineered, not accidental. Let's get clear, get focused, and make your next 6 months unstoppable. Chapter 3. Rewire your daily routine. The fastest way to predict your future is to look at your daily routine. Success doesn't come from one big life-changing event. It comes from small, repeated actions stacked consistently over time. The problem is most people run on autopilot, stuck in routines that drain energy, kill focus, and waste time. If you want to change your life in 6 months, you must rewire your daily system for results. Start by owning your mornings. The first 60 minutes of your day set the tone for everything. Scrolling your phone? Snoozing your alarm? You're already behind. But imagine starting with clear intentions, movement, and focus. You instantly create momentum. A powerful morning routine could include exercise, journaling your goals, reading, or simply planning your top priorities. Evenings matter just as much. Your nighttime habits determine your energy, mindset, and sleep quality. Avoid screens late at night. Reflect on your wins for the day and set your priorities for tomorrow. Small actions compound fast. Within weeks, you'll notice higher confidence, sharper focus, and better results. Also, identify your distractions and eliminate them. Social media, mindless entertainment, negative conversations. These are silent killers of your momentum. Replace them with habits that fuel your growth. Reading, skill building, learning. A high-performance routine isn't about perfection. It's about consistency. Design your day with intention, and your next 6 months will feel unstoppable. Chapter 4. Master your mindset war. If you don't master your mindset will master you. And that's the silent battle most people lose every single day. Your brain is wired for survival, not success. It's constantly scanning for danger, doubt, and reasons to stay comfortable. But comfort is the enemy of growth. If you want to change your life in 6 months, you must declare war on the negative thoughts and fears holding you hostage. The first step is awareness. Most people don't even realize how destructive their self-talk is. Phrases like, I'm not good enough, I always fail, or what if I look stupid, replay in their heads daily, and your thoughts shape your reality. You cannot outperform your beliefs. Start by interrupting the negative pattern. The moment you hear that inner critic speak, say, stop. Replace doubt with action-driven statements like, I'm capable, or I figure things out. It's not about lying to yourself. It's about rewiring your brain for possibility. Also, understand that fear is normal, but it's not a stop sign. Fear often shows up right before growth. Instead of avoiding it, lean into it. Every time you face fear, your confidence grows. Mental toughness is built by showing up when it's hard, by embracing discomfort, and by pushing through resistance. This is your mindset war, and you win it one thought, one action, one breakthrough at a time. Chapter 5. Upgrade your circle. Here's a harsh truth. Your environment is either building you or breaking you. There's no neutral. The people you surround yourself with have a direct impact on your mindset, energy, habits, and ultimately, your success. If you're serious about changing everything in 6 months, you must upgrade your circle. You can't grow while constantly swimming in negativity, excuses, or low standards. Look closely at the 5 people you spend the most time with. Are they ambitious? Do they push you to be better? Or do they drain your energy, mock your dreams, and settle for mediocrity? If it's the latter, your progress is already under attack. It might be uncomfortable, but growth requires distance from toxic influences. You don't have to cut everyone off overnight, but you do need to protect your mental space. Limit time with negative people and intentionally seek out those who inspire you, even if they're not in your current circle yet. Join communities, mastermind groups, or online spaces where high achievers hang out. Read books, listen to podcasts, or follow mentors who elevate your thinking. Remember, proximity is power. The more time you spend around driven, positive, solution-focused individuals, the faster your standards rise. Your circle either fuels your growth or feeds your doubts. Choose wisely, because who you allow around you today determines where you'll be 6 months from now. Chapter Why. Why Days to Financial Shift Money is not just about numbers. It's about mindset, habits, and daily decisions. If you want to change everything in 6 months, you must start shifting your financial life within the next 90 days. The truth is, most people don't have a money problem. They have a mindset problem. They believe they don't deserve wealth. They fear taking risks, or they cling to scarcity, thinking that keeps them stuck. The first step is killing the broke mindset. Stop saying things like, "I can't afford it," or "I'll never make." Enough. Your words shape your financial reality. Start asking better questions. How can I afford it? Or, what skills can I develop to earn more? This small shift opens doors you couldn't see before. Next, increase your financial literacy. Start learning about budgeting, saving, investing, and earning from multiple streams. Even if you start small, you can build momentum quickly. Cut unnecessary expenses. Track where your money goes and focus on growth, not survival. If you want a faster shift, focus on increasing your income, not just saving. Can you offer freelance services? Can you start a side hustle? Can you monetize a skill you already have? Even an extra $500 a month can radically improve your situation over 90 days. Money rewards those who solve problems and add value. When you shift your mindset from getting by to growing wealth, your entire financial life can change starting today. Chapter 7. Health Rebuild Blueprint. Here's a truth most people ignore. Without energy, you can't change anything. Your health is the foundation of your success. You can have the best goals, the sharpest mindset, and a rock-solid plan, but if your body is tired, sluggish, or unhealthy, you'll struggle to execute. If you want to change everything in 6 months, rebuilding your health is non-negotiable. The good news? You don't need to be a fitness expert or follow extreme diets to feel better, look better, and perform at your best. Start simple, but stay consistent. First, move your body daily. Even 20 to 30 minutes of walking, stretching, or light exercise will elevate your mood, energy, and mental clarity. Physical movement triggers momentum, and momentum fuels confidence. Next, upgrade your nutrition. You don't have to follow complicated meal plans. Focus on reducing processed food, sugary drinks, and excessive junk. Hydrate more, eat whole foods, and prioritize protein, fruits, and vegetables. The cleaner your diet, the clearer your mind. Sleep is another silent game changer. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality rest. This is when your body repairs, your brain resets, and your energy replenishes. Sacrificing sleep to grind harder will only burn you out faster. Remember, your body is your vehicle for transformation. When you fuel it properly, your confidence rises, your focus sharpens, and your ability to conquer challenges skyrockets. Rebuilding your health isn't just physical, it's a strategy to dominate life. Chapter 8. Confidence on command. Confidence isn't a gift, it's a skill. And like any skill, it can be built, sharpened, and mastered. Too many people sit around waiting for confidence to magically appear, but that's not how transformation works. Confidence is created through action, by doing hard things, showing up when it's uncomfortable, and proving to yourself that you can handle challenges. If you want to change everything in 6 months, developing confidence on command is critical. It starts with small wins. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, whether it's going to the gym, speaking up in a meeting, or pushing through fear, your self-belief grows. You send a powerful message to your brain. I can trust myself. But building confidence doesn't mean eliminating fear. Fear never fully disappears, especially when you're leveling up. The key is learning to act despite fear. The most successful people feel fear, but they've trained themselves to lean in, not retreat. Rejection and failure? Those are part of the process. Every rejection is feedback, every failure is a lesson, and every setback builds resilience. Instead of seeing them as proof you're not good enough, reframe them as stepping stones to greater strength. Speak positively to yourself. Visualize success daily and celebrate small victories. Over time, these small, consistent actions compound into unshakable confidence. Remember, confidence isn't about being fearless. It's about being willing to take action, even when fear whispers in your ear. Chapter 9. Fail fast, adjust faster. Most people fear failure so much that they never take action. But here's the secret. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's the pathway to success. If you want to change your life in 6 months, you must learn to fail fast, analyze quickly, and adjust without hesitation. Failure is feedback. Every time something doesn't work, your life is handing you valuable information, but only if you're willing to see it that way. The most successful people on the planet didn't avoid failure. They mastered the art of learning from it. They experiment, they test, they fall, and then they adjust with speed and precision. In this journey, breakdowns are inevitable, but they don't define you. What defines you is how fast you pivot. Did your routine fall apart? Adjust your schedule. Did a business idea flop? Analyze why and improve. Did your confidence take a hit? Rebuild it with small daily wins. Waiting for perfection is the fastest way to stay stuck. You'll never have all the answers. Action brings clarity. Clarity reveals the gaps. Gaps show you where to grow. Not the faster you fail, the faster you learn, the faster you improve, and the faster success follows. 6 months of your life can completely shift when you stop fearing failure and start using it as your greatest teacher. So don't aim for perfection. Aim for progress, knowing every mistake is shaping the stronger version of you. Chapter 10. The 180-day domination plan. Transformation isn't luck. It's strategy, consistency, and execution. By now, you've learned how to rewire your mindset, rebuild your routines, and raise your standards. But without a clear, structured action plan, even the best intentions fade away. That's why you need the 180-day domination plan, your blueprint for turning ambition into real, measurable change. First, break your 6-month vision into 3 60-day phases. Each phase should have clear, specific goals tied to your health, mindset, finances, and confidence. Don't overwhelm yourself with dozens of targets. Focus on the few that create the biggest impact. Next, track progress relentlessly. Success loves accountability. Use a journal, calendar, or digital tracker to record daily actions, weekly wins, and areas for adjustment. The more you track, the more motivated you'll stay. Progress, even small, builds momentum. Expect resistance. Some days you'll feel unstoppable. Other days you'll question everything. That's normal. Winners stay committed when motivation fades. When you slip up, adjust fast, never quit. Lastly, success doesn't end after 6 months. The habits, mindset, and discipline you build now will serve you for life. Momentum compounds. Every breakthrough in the next 180 days creates opportunities you can't yet see. Your new life starts with bold action. Today, tomorrow, and every day for the next 6 months. Execute this plan with urgency, discipline, and belief. And soon you'll look back and realize you changed everything.